Peace, this is Royal Blue, here to do a general reading for February 6th, 2021. And let's see what the energy for this reading is today. And we have, it is what it is. All right, 1 second. All right, let's see what it is. It is what it is. Let's see what it says about that today. What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is or only as you assume it to be? The door closing is an invitation to taking a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens for you? Basically, it's saying take things for what they are. It is what it is. Some things we can't do anything about. Some things we can. But ultimately, it's all about acceptance, a radical acceptance. Engaging on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value. Recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. Well, I take nothing at face value. I examine everything. Because there could be some type of deception behind it. So, let's see what the spiritual card is for today. Right. And one more shuffle. And we have Chariot of Ascension. Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. All right, let's see what that's talking about. Your soul wishes to travel more freely between the dimensions of higher reality. This is to allow for conscious spirit communication, the free flow of soul light into the physical body, and the joining in divine harmony of heaven and earth. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, Chariot of Ascension, and Soul Fire is a spiritual gift to attain these divine purposes now, available to you as a high initiate. There are times when the soul becomes ambitious and wishes to live its entire light and conscious oneness with all expressions of its being, including the physical body. It may wish to do so simply because it is the nature of all beings to eventually realize themselves as divine, or because it needs specific new skills to be available to the human expression in its physical body so it can continue with the divine purpose. Those skills might be channeling divine energy or consciousness for healing, traveling easily between the worlds of conscious spirit communication, gaining greater artistic or creative ability because it feels wonderful to create, or any number of these purposes. This oracle brings you guidance that a special spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul reach you more fully. It will be an advanced practice and will serve you well at this time in your journey to reach the higher levels of capacity and spiritual responsibility that are available to you as high initiate. Peace to you, beloved. Your spiritual work on this planet is greatly supported. The Chariot of Ascension Oracle also offers you a particular sacred teaching from the priestess of high initiates, Lady Isis. This is the practice of the Merkaba, which is soul vehicle or chariot of ascension. This vehicle is an energetic structure of sacred geometry that strengthens and protects you, allowing for your consciousness to travel instantaneously and freely between dimensions and realities without compromising your vibration or damaging your energy body. Merkaba is a vehicle of great strength and power and is best used with a heart dedicated in unconditional love and service. It can be used to travel on the inner planes to stars and temples for higher guidance in an instant, as well as to connect with other souls on the inner planes at various levels of evolution. It is recommended that such a practice only be used with permission granted from the soul in question and from a place of love and intention to be of healing service. Merkaba allows you to travel without the usual restraints upon your energy field, but like any other practice, there is a wise caution. You will travel and experience what is in your heart. Keep your heart open and clear, and do not use Merkaba if you are feeling uncentered, ungrounded, disconnected, or angry. It is a technique to use when you are feeling peaceful and aligned within yourself. At such times, great growth in consciousness is possible for you using Merkaba. The Oracle of the Chariot of Ascension is a gift of high-level spiritual training. Your wisdom in using what you have learned helps you make the most of this sacred gift. This Oracle is as much about receiving the training as it is about knowing when to apply it and when to have restraint. The Oracle of the Chariot of Ascension is also confirmation that you are growing spiritually and becoming ready for greater tasks and spiritual responsibilities. If you have been considering taking a step to engage in teaching or healing, in studying or practicing at a high level, whether spiritually or in your chosen field or profession, you are encouraged to follow your heart and your destiny and be bold. Yes, say yes to yourself. The Chariot of Ascension speaks of rising destinies and success. It is what it is. The Merkaba allows you to travel between dimensions through your consciousness. And you're spiritually growing. All right, let's see what the next card has to say to you today. And we have on track. It seems like you're on the right track of your spiritual journey. And traveling through the Merkaba will get you to your destination even quicker. But let's read what On Track has to say to you today. Though travel or move can be indicated by this card, well, we have traveling by the Merkaba. The meaning is often about your choices and directions. You may have been ambivalent about taking a certain track in your life with regard to a project, a relationship, a career directive, or even a location. But now it's time to decide. Even if you're not quite as sure as you'd like to be, the engine is smoking. There is a direction that compels you, so get on board. You will not falter. So trust that you are on the right track to travel to your ascension. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it except for go with the flow. Stay on the right track, and you'll get to your destination faster. And take it for what it is. All right, let's see what the next card has to say to us. I only need one card, Spirit. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. And let's read about the Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming whether you like it or not. Fate has stepped in and is now calling the shots, moving you into a critical new phase of your life. You may be feeling like things are outside of your control, and they are. You can choose to complain or you can choose to adapt. There is comfort in uncertainty, even if the unknown feels intimidating. Everything happens for a reason, so have faith that these changes are happening for your highest good. Life is full of cycles, and it's impossible to have the good times without the bad times. Contrast is not only necessary but inevitable. Just because events feel like they are outside of your control doesn't mean that you have to take a back seat. Remain active and avoid complacency. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be right now. Trust that you are on the right track. Travel is in your future. Take it for what it's worth. And it's worth everything when it comes to your spirituality. Good things are coming to you. with this Wheel of Fortune card in your spread. And let's see what the last card has to say. Last shuffle, unless something flies out of my hand. It is what it is. Whatever card comes up, good, bad, or ugly, it could be something awesome. And we have material harvest. And that goes hand in hand with the Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to see how and why. All right, let's check that out. One second. All right. One of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've been working for and so rightly deserve. The last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you strive for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way, and used them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use your wisdoms you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. You're on the right track to that success. And the Merkaba is going to help you get there. Google Merkaba. M-E-R-K-A-B-A. Merkaba. I've been studying about the Merkaba. And what I learned is a beautiful thing. It protects your being as you travel through the astral planes. It is what it is. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use your wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You have earned it. You've earned it. It is what it is. You've earned it. No one can take it away from you. You're on your way to ascension. You're going higher and higher within yourself. Know that you are on the right track. You're doing the right things. that will bring you fortune. Not necessarily only monetarily, but materialistically as well, and spiritually. You're going to reap the harvest of what you've planted throughout your life cycle. And we have lived throughout many, many lifetimes. I was born 48 years ago, but where did I come from before then? I was in another life. Who knows, I could have been a white person. Who knows, I could have been a goddess. Who knows? But doing the study of oneself, you will learn about these things. Rewards will be granted to you for your diligence. You will see the fruit of your labor through a material harvest. Remember, it is what it is. Take the good with the bad. Take the bitter with the sweet. All right. That's all I have for you today for February 6th, 2021. And I hope to see you again soon. All right. Take care. Peace.